holy fucking bumps, man. Jesus Christ. Alright guys, let's talk about obsessions and how it's okay to be obsessed about some things. You know, you stalking your girlfriend or your ex-girlfriend or something, that's not okay. That's a little creepy. You know, deal with that on your own. This is more of an obsession with like things you want. That's not a human, hopefully. But it's more of a philosophy for happiness and self-fulfillment. And you know, a lot of people wonder, you know, they'll sit around and wonder, how does that guy do that? Or how did that guy achieve that? How does he have that? I want that. And people can't seem to figure out how to get it to happen for themselves. And I actually figured it out a while ago. I haven't done it in a long time. I'm really hoping I could get back in the mindset of doing it. And that is, you have to become obsessed with whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, whether it's being happy or losing weight, you know, buying something, some huge extravagant thing that you want, or achieving some kind of goal. You have to just surround yourself with things that remind you of it, and like motivation. Like every day you need to find some motivation about it. And I can even give you the example is a couple years back, before I joined the Navy, I weighed like 330 pounds. At the very least, I weighed 330. And I joining the Navy wasn't even like, you know, the military wasn't even in my peripheral. It wasn't in my mind at all. And what ended up happening was a girlfriend dumped me, and then I was all sad panda and shit, living by myself in this apartment. And just one day I was like, you know what, fuck this. This isn't how you live life. You know, I don't want to be this fat ass, you know, trapped in here playing video games all day. So I went out that same day and I bought a bicycle, and I went and rode so hard that I ended up throwing up and almost had heat stroke shit that first day. But from that day forth, like every day I was researching, you know, this is how you lose weight. I was going to look at those transformation videos on YouTube, see other people's success stories, and going to like Imager has a sub for getting motivated. It's just a bunch of pictures of motivation and like Bruce Lee quotes and all this stuff. And just every day I was bombarding myself with all of this information and pictures and stories. And I was making a lot of progress really fast, and it never became like an issue for me, like I was trying too hard or it was dragging me down. It's because it became part of my daily life to be motivated like that. And one of the things I did during that time was I would like write messages. Like I had a dry erase board, I had a desk job, so I had a dry erase board that's set behind my computer monitor that I could just stare at whenever I wasn't on a call. And it said, what would you do if you weren't afraid? And I just looked at that every day, and I started living my life like that. You know, that's how I ended up getting my motorcycle. Though the first one was somebody tried to steal my car, and they fucked up, and they couldn't steal it, so then the insurance fixed the car. And like the day before we got the car back from whatever repair, a little rinky-dink shithole repair shop, I sent my dad a text. I was like, hey dude, how about you sell my car and we buy me a motorcycle, and then when I leave for the Navy for boot camp, you can have the motorcycle. And that's how I got my first bike. And just what I'm trying to relate, I guess I kind of droned on there a little bit about myself. You guys learned a little bit more about me if you actually listen to that crap. And that is to go off of, you know, the last video, which was about depression. And it's the same thing. Like when you get depressed, you get absorbed into depression. Like you start thinking all the time about being depressed, about sad shit. You start looking up, you know, stuff like that. And then you end up surrounding yourself by that, you know, the thing, by depressed people, you know, negative people like that. And on the flip side, when you're happy, you start surrounding yourself with happiness and happy people and all that. So if you just stuck to that all the time, you know, I'm not going to say it's that easy, because what the hell are you guys doing? Because depression is a serious mental illness, you know, sometimes it takes more than just that. But it helps to surround yourself and become obsessed with positive stuff, to constantly be looking to motivate yourself to be happy, to achieve things. And I can guarantee you, if you spend every day motivating yourself to achieve a goal, that you're going to end up achieving it. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. Of course, then you're going to have to find another goal and do it all over again, and so on and so forth, but that's how successful people are, right? And it's, like I said, I haven't done it in a while. I've kind of been lagging behind. That underway really fucked my head up a little bit. So I'm trying to get myself back into that mindset, finding things to become obsessed about. I got to get back into my fitness. I used to work out all the time, and I almost never work out now. So I'm trying to get back in the gym, you know, get my body going again, and just get focused on things. Trying to get better at this YouTube thing. You can see I brought back the reverse-facing camera. I got rid of it before because I thought it was distracting me from, you know, overall, but it's really not. It'll probably help me a little bit more, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, guys, yeah. The obsession mindset is not a bad thing unless you make it a bad thing and you become obsessed about something bad, like, you know, stalking somebody. That's bad. Don't do that. But yeah, you just have to become obsessed about it. And I'm kind of, sort of stealing the philosophy of becoming obsessed from C.T. Fletcher. I'll link that little blurb that he says, because he talks to me. It's a workout motivation video, but he's right. He's talking about how you have to become obsessed about it. And he explains how he was obsessed with having huge arms, so he worked out his arms every day for God knows how long, and now his fucking arms are bigger than most people's chests. You know, he was a big scary guy. But he's right. Yeah, it requires a certain obsession for you to reach that goal. Ooh. So that Corvette punched it a little bit. It got my attention. This Corvette would wreck me in an actual race. I'm not even trying to fuck with this guy. But you know, Corvettes like to play sometime. You know? Yeah, guys, yeah, just try to motivate yourself and stay happy, you know what I'm saying? Just stay happy. Look at happy things, talk to happy people. You have those goals, always work towards your goals, and it'll work out in the end. And if it doesn't, then why you guys gotta put me on a spot like that? If it doesn't, it doesn't. Fuck it, that's life. Just try again, motherfucker. That's an old dude, that's an old guy